Welcome back to the channel. This is the Ian West Network, and today we're going to do an unboxing of the Galaxy Tab A7 Lite for Metro by T-Mobile. As soon as we get into this drop, we're going to hop right into this video. All right, so we're back. So for those that don't know, LG, one of the companies that, I kind of like them at times, but they were a little iffy with software. But they stopped making cell phones. Now, I don't know if they still make tablets or not, but I know they still do make earbuds. So if those that are looking for LG products, that like their headphone line, they still make it. But anyway, this particular video is about the Samsung Galaxy Tab A7 Lite, which was recently released for Metro by T-Mobile. I want to say it was released sometime in June of 2021, but officially came to T-Mobile within the last couple weeks. At least that's when the announcement on the website popped up. I saw it. I said, I'm going to go ahead and grab this tablet. I jumped right into it. I didn't even know what the specs were. I just wanted a second tablet for my line. And the LG tablet, which I'm going to do a comparison in the next video, that one I gave to my wife. It's a bigger tablet. This is actually a smaller screen. So anyway, let's get into the price. First things first, this particular tablet is normally $169 if you were to look for it brand new online. Metro does sell it for $199 regular price. Now, initially, there is a new line price, which we're about to get into, but the $199, I believe, is because this is a data tablet. Not only is it Wi-Fi, but you also have the option to use the internet plan with it, which is what Metro by T-Mobile normally does with their phones. So it's a $15 or $20 plan. I forget the exact plan, but one has like higher resolutions. $18 total if you decide to get the $3 insurance. So it's definitely worth it if you're the type of person where you may not have internet at home, or you're on the go, you have small children or adults, and they just want to be able to use something without being hooked up to Wi-Fi and sharing data. Now, new line is set $99, 50% off on the website. But what I did notice is that the price actually says $79.99 now. Probably with activation fees and things to bring it up to $100. Then with taxes and the plan itself, I think I paid like $126 or so for everything. Now, full disclosure, people, when you get this tablet, you do need to have a data line. Meaning, if you're already a Metro by T-Mobile customer and you have some type of data line, what will end up happening is you can add a tablet to it. If you try to get a tablet by itself, they might change the rules eventually. So as of recording this video, it might have changed. But you can't just get a tablet by itself and then just walk out of the store. They do want you to have some type of data line. That way, it's kind of like an added extra bonus in a sense of, I don't know how to do it. But anyway, that's what you have to do. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take this tablet out of its plastic. This is the way it came. Now, full disclosure, I already opened up the tablet. I already put my emails and things on the tablet itself. This does have face unlock, but it does not have any fingerprint scanners. And if you can look at the screen right now, it does look pretty dull, the colors. We're going to get to the specifications in a moment, but let me actually show you what comes inside the actual box itself. Let me see if there's anything I needed to. All right, we're good. All right, so you have this right here, which is your charger. Now, this, I believe, is a, let me, before I say anything, it doesn't look like a fast charger. I think this brick is about 10. Okay, so this is a pretty generic brick. Now, what I will say is that the charger does have a capability of fast charging, which we're going to get into the battery and how big it is in a moment. Just wanted to show you what comes with it. I noticed that a lot of these companies, Samsung and other companies, might allow you to fast charge products, but they don't give you the fast charger with it. Normally, I use 25 watt chargers, Samsung's as the standard, but I believe this tablet is capable of 15 watts, but we'll get into that in a second. Over here is your books. So I'm never going to use the charger that comes with it. Mine is USB-C to USB-C, and I have the 25 watt charger brick. So that's what comes inside the box. Let's kind of slide this over here out of the view, right? Here is the tablet right here. So we're going to ask ourselves a couple questions. Is this tablet worth the money? The activation price of $79.99 or $99.99. I know the prices change. Should you get this tablet? and how well does it operate compared to the Alcatel Tab 2 and the what's that other tab? The G Pad, I believe it's called the LG G Pad 10.1 or something like that. Now, first things first, let's talk about the screen. 8.7 inches, 1340 by 800 pixels. So for the PPI people, that's 179, which is very, very, very low. It does have a 60 hertz screen. So the first thing we need to just talk about and just be honest is this is a terrible looking screen. It is not super AMOLED. If you're expecting to get one of those nice screens with the beautiful colors, and no, it's not good. As a matter of fact, you can see the glare. It actually is easier to see the glare on this screen than any of the others. Like I did take it outside and it was practically unusable in pretty bright sunlight. So if you're at the beach, make sure that you're underneath a what's it called? I'm about to say umbrella. I forget the exact term of it. But it's not good when it comes to colors. Like I can literally tilt this, and on my end, you see how it looks darker on the screen? It looks even darker to me, like it has a natural, what is that thing called? Privacy screen protector. It's just not a good screen. The touches are pretty decent on it. Like it had its laggy moments when scrolling through the news feed. But other than that, surprisingly, the tablet does actually work very well, especially when using different applications. Out of the box is Android 11. So that's a good thing. At least they decided to actually update the tablet. What I notice what a lot of these companies do is they'll resell an old tablet and not bother updating any of the software. And I'm like, that's one of the worst things you can do. That's actually what the LG G Pad did. It launched with Android 9 and they kept it that way. Even when they brought it over to Metro by T-Mobile. Like there's a limit to laziness, but some companies do that. But luckily this is Android 11. We're working with 3 gigs of RAM, 32 gigs internally. Personally, I think this should have had 4 gigs of RAM. There is a 4 gig variant apparently with 64 gigs internally, which is what this should have been. But this one is only 32 gigs internally, 3 gigs of RAM. I'm pretty sure the reason they did that is because the competition that this tablet has is the, what is that thing called? I'm trying to get this in a good picture. There we go. The competition that this thing, oh, that's my little sheet right here. I wrote down all the specs on. So when I was reviewing it earlier, just making sure I had everything I needed to talk about. What was I saying? Yeah, so anyway, most tablets, I do believe, especially Android tablets, should have a minimum of 6 gigs of RAM. But remember, you're looking at the price tag on this thing. It's literally 200 straight out, which I doubt anyone's going to buy this straight out. They're probably going to always do an add-a-line or just to add a tablet to the account. So you'll be getting this for about $120 something with the plan. So that's not bad at all. Processor is the MediaTek Helio P2210. So in layman's terms, that's not a high-end processor. I don't even consider that a mid-tier processor. As a matter of fact, let me pull this down and show you. This is the tablet fully brightened. That's why I say this thing is not bright at all. It's very dull. Like if you lift it up, it doesn't look too bad, but the screen resolution is terrible on this tablet. It's lower than, I believe this resolution might be lower than the Alcatel Tab 2. Though I will say that this tablet is better than that. I'm just surprised they put a screen this pitiful on this device and then put the Samsung logo on it. That's insane to me. Headphone jack at the bottom. I forgot, let me go through this. Speakers right here. You have your USB-C right there. It's a little cloudy. I apologize for that. Design-wise, volume rockers on the right-hand side along with the lock button. Over here, you have your SIM tray, which you can put an SD card inside of it. I have a 64. I'm not sure how high it gets. Probably 256. Right here, this is your 8 megapixel camera. 2 in the front. We'll get to that in a moment. No flash. Actually, no, I can say that right now. There's no flash. It's an 8 megapixel back camera, 2 in the front. I'm not even going to go into details about how well the cameras operate. They're basic generic cameras for most tablets. I wouldn't take this on vacation and start recording people. You're probably better off just using your phone for that, realistically. No fingerprint. So what I will say is that the LG tablet had a fingerprint on the side. This one doesn't have that. This has face unlock. So it does have some type of security outside of the swipe or pattern, whatever, however you want to set your tablet up. Now, as for the battery, 5100 mAh battery, which a capability of 15-watt fast charging. So I believe when I charge this, it says super fast charging or something, or fast charging, when I use the 25-watt Samsung charger. Now, granted, if you're using a 25-watt charger, it's not going to pull out 25 watts worth of energy. It's just going to be the standard 15, or the maximum, 15 is what you'll get. Inside the box, it is going to take you more time to use this charger to charge your device. If you already have a Samsung device, like you have an S21 or S20 or just A52 or any device, and you already have a fast charger, just use that for this and you'll still be able to charge your tablet relatively fast. We already talked about the what we call this thing here, the camera. 2 megapixels in the front, 8 in the back, nothing special, nothing high end. It didn't come out too cloudy at all. Actually, let me see if I can do a video. I'm not sure if this will do it justice by showing you a video. In truth, I could just cut to the scene and just do a video for you guys. But you know what? Honestly, this camera isn't that good. I really consider doing that. So if we take a look at it, just the box right here. It's not bad. It's not laggy. Like, you know how a lot of cameras, when you're going left and right, it skips. It actually does a very good job of recording what it sees very clearly. It's just a matter of, it's a low end camera. So I will say it looks like they put more into their camera than they did their actual screen. So if you're FaceTiming or doing video calls, or, you know, you'll get a decent picture, a decent enough to do that. That's what it's good for. Outside of that, if you're doing photography or something, if this is your only device and you have no choice, then you can use it, but I would never suggest it for anything professional whatsoever. That's a tablet right there doing this thing. Let me put this back up here so you can see it. Galaxy Tab A7 Lite. What else do we have here? Actually, pretty much that's it. Price-wise, it is affordable. Like I said, if you walk into the store, you're looking at $99, which is what I paid, and $18 if you added the $15 for the plan, $3 for insurance, taxes $126 or so. Now, what I will say is, even though it says $79.99 online, I don't know if that's a porting price. I know a new line price was $99. I don't know if Metro gives discounts for porting numbers over to and converting them over to tablets. So I'm going to assume that when it says $79 for $79.99, $79 plus the $20-something activation fee plus the plan still equals out to $120-something. So sometimes they waive that activation fee. It really, really depends. And Metro by T-Mobile plans change very often. I will say that. So, I mean, I'm sorry, not their data plans change often. I don't want to scare anybody away. Just the amount of how much you put down on phones. A lot of times it drops, especially during the holiday season or if there's competition. Now, I did get the folding case for this, which is magnetic. They sell these, a different version of this, for like $25, $30 at the Metro by T-Mobile store. But I ordered mine off of Amazon for literally $8 or $9. This already had a tempered glass on it, $8 or $9. So it is substantially cheaper to go ahead and purchase things online, like cases and whatnot, especially if you plan on getting this tablet. Now, I will say also on Amazon, when you do get this, make sure that it says 2021. Samsung Galaxy Tab A7 Lite 2021, because there are different versions of different tablets that are the same size as this one, or slightly smaller, or older variation, or a newer. It's so many different types of tablets out there. You don't want to order something and then the camera cut doesn't fit, or the screen doesn't fit, or the body doesn't fit. It's a real pain having to return things. So that is pretty much the review. You know what? I know there is one more thing. I'm glad that I stopped myself. There actually is one more thing I need to show you guys, and it's gaming. So if you're doing the simple basic games such as Subway Surfer, Temple Run, Candy Crush, Woody. Woody is a game where you actually have like puzzles, and you got to fit the lines in, and when you get a full line, it disappears, and they give you random shapes at the bottom of the screen. And if you can't fit any of the shapes anymore, then it's game over, and then you have to start over again. So you're trying to get a high score. I did download Call of Duty Mobile for this, as you can see. For those that are trying to competitively play this on this tablet, I'm going to be honest with you. Don't waste your time. Again, your phone is better. This can play Call of Duty. Now, what I will say is that the old tablet, the LG G-Pad could not play Call of Duty. It could download it, but it skipped a lot to the point where that I couldn't even tell I was pulling out a gun, and I was dead long before I even spawned. It was bad. With this particular tablet, let me put it back in frame. You do have the ability to play Call of Duty, right? It will work. The problem is that it doesn't work that well. Like, I played a few matches. I was able to play comfortably, but it does have frame rate skips. And if too many things happen on a screen at a time. All right, put it this way. I'm going to show you guys. Hopefully it does exactly what I think it will do. But like, I aimed at someone, I shot them, they kept running. A second later, it registered that I did hit them. So I can honestly say that the processor on this is not good for this particular type of game. Not at all. Not at all. I can't even fake and act like it is. You see how long it's taking for my character to load. Very, very slow. Jesus. All right, so I'm going to try to do a match for you guys, just to give you an idea of how bad or how poorly it plays. Because if you notice, you see a lot of lag from the character loading to the screen popping up. Let you know who the players are on the screen. It's not very responsive. So I'm going to try my best to shoot someone in the game and give you guys an idea. Ugh, my Lord. I'm going to have to use the M16 3-round burst because, to be honest, I don't have the confidence to use another gun on this tablet. I'm going to need those bullets to hit. So if you can see, it is playable. Now, the frame rate is on medium right now. Graphics are on low. Let me see. See? You can see how laggy it is. So, like I said, it's playable. Yeah, this is bad. Like, it's playable, but it's not really super responsive, you know? See? Like, see, I'm glad I showed that, because I don't know how many bullets shot off, and a guy ran past, and it made it look like he was alive, but in reality, it registered, and I did actually hit him. So that's why I say, it's not good for this game. Now, granted, if you have a younger child, teenager, or whatever, you know, because it is a mature game, to each their own how you parent. If you allow your child to play this game, and they're playing competitively, or they're trying to, they're not going to have a great experience. Like, I can honestly say I'll play Call of Duty on this just because I have the tablet. But realistically, if I'm trying to what's the word I'm looking for here? Play competitively or do ranked matches, you're going to want to use the phone or something that has a better processor. So let me actually get out of here. Look at that. I hit the home button. You see how long it took to actually make it go backwards. So like I said, for the price of the tablet, it does have better performance to me when it comes to just everyday usage so far than the LG G-Pad. Though the G-Pad had a bigger screen, a much sharper screen. I think it was like 1080p. So it came off as sharper, higher PPI, better brightness. Screen was 100 times better on the LG G-Pad. The problem is you can no longer get that tablet anymore. So I'm pretty sure there's probably going to be some competitor that's going to fill that edge eventually with a second or third tablet. The Alcatel Tab 2, I think that's what it's called. That one I believe is free when you switch over to Metro or add a line. I forget the exact amount, but that's not a good tablet at all. Like, if you try to game on that one, it's not even possible. This will get you through whatever it is you need to get through. You can watch Netflix, Hulu, all that fun stuff. It does a good job with that. When scrolling through the web, you get minimal lag. It doesn't happen like too often. But again, remember what you're paying for at that price point. It's super cheap. Really, you're getting this tablet just so that you can just troubleshoot and do things on it. I convert YouTube videos. I wouldn't do that on this tablet, to be honest with you. I'm pretty sure it'll get hot. Oh, also, it's not a 5G tablet. It is a 4G LTE tablet. So if you were expecting to get 5G out of this, not happening. You're better off, like I said, getting a the Mac Mini, or not Mac Mini, whatever that new mini iPad is and other things, if you're looking for something that's going to have all around better performance. But remember, Metro's a prepaid company. They will prefer you go to T-Mobile and get an iPad or something on their plans. Personally, I try to save money, and this is where we are. So that's the review. Wasn't that much to really say about this tablet to begin with, except for the fact that it's cheap, it's affordable, it does the job, it's better than the Alcatel Tab 2 for those that have that tablet with the terrible touch. This is better than that overall, but it's still a lot to be desired. So anyway, that's the video. Like, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next one.